All right, guys, what's up? How's it going? There's a good amount of people in here now. Ooh, hopefully we don't die of coughing today. You've been so busy. Well, we've been busy too, so we haven't been live much. So Fireball, if any time would be appropriate for you to be busy, it would be recently. So, but we should be live tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed, if conditions are appropriate. I feel like it's been forever. It's only been a couple days, but it does feel like that if you really try to think about it in that way. You miss one day and you're like, dang, there it is. It's been 3 years, it feels like. All right. Let's see how many POP squad we got in here. Nick, of course. I don't remember much, but I do remember that. We have a balloon jam Monday, Nick. If you want to come hang out, bring your balloons this time. We actually should have a good amount of people in there, so balloons will be made. And it won't, hopefully it won't be a bad stitch, a scary stitch. A stitch that apparently needs to go to the dentist. We got Soph. What's up, Soph? How's it going? All right. I have no plan like normal. So we're going to make the plan up on the spot. If you don't know, I'm about to tell you. This month's theme is cryptic monsters. So maybe we'll make something spooky today. Something within that realm. That's what I was thinking. It's not a solidified thought, but we'll see. We'll see if you guys are feeling it. A little spooky season in July. I'll try to work crazy a lot of estimates. It's all good, Nick. If you can't make it, it is at 6 p.m. Central Time. So that's when we'll be on there. Probably be on there for an hour, maybe 2. But yeah, definitely stop by if you're not so busy. Understand it though. Puking Ghost, you know what? Maybe that's a good one to warm up with. We need some. You know, the fall's gonna be here soon. It's gonna be here quicker than what you think and what we think. We're literally gonna be blinking our eyes and then we're doing fall festivals, trunk or treats, you know, just like we did last year and the year before and the year before. It's the busiest, but honestly might be the best time of year. I don't know if you guys like the spooky season, Halloween and all that sorts of things, but if you're in the entertainment industry, it's a shame if you do like Halloween because you barely get to enjoy it unless you want to, you know, spend your extra free time, which you get barely any, on doing the traditional haunted house type things. But you never know. You never know. This might be a new year for that kind of stuff. Ugh. Of course, the one thing I forgot. It's all good. We don't need it. We don't need it. We're going to go without it today. How about that? We're going to try. Really good at that? Trying. Who knows? I might be really bad. We haven't been live recently, so out of practice. It seems like I haven't twisted a balloon in forever, to be honest. I did a couple days ago, but you guys couldn't see because it was frozen for 30 minutes on live. A pigeon is a very spooky. Apparently, pigeons are spies for the government, aren't they? So that is spooky in its own way. That's alleged. It's not true. All right. We're going to make a puking ghost. We'll warm up with this one because that's a great suggestion. And then after this, maybe we'll make something fancy. Ooh, maybe. We'll see what the vibe is. It honestly depends on chat. On you guys. That's you. If you're in the chat right now. It is Friday. What's up, Tasha? Tasha, are you going to be there next Monday? Or this coming Monday? Literally a couple days. Zoom jam. Big Dog says pigeons are cameras. And mailmen are federal agents. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, look at that. Just gotta be careful. This is a use at your own caution, right? But yeah, Tasha, we're gonna be jamming. No theme, no ideas. Honestly, I don't know what I'll be making, but I'll definitely be making something. What's up, Mama Bear? How's it going? A lot of Pop Squad in here. It is Friday, so I was curious if this was an appropriate time. Is everybody out of work? Everybody out of school? All the responsibility. Oh, it's summertime, so I mean, unless you got summer school or something like that. Everybody, let me ask this: are all the responsibilities done with for everybody? Hopefully. Hopefully. Just got off work. Look at that. I timed it perfectly. I figured this would be a good time. If you don't know what I'm making, is that? Yes, it is. Somebody just asked. And yes, it is. It will be when I'm done with it. We'll see how it turns out. And then we gotta figure out a nice creepy one. A creepy one. If I could think off the top of my head of what I want to make, let's see here. Push that. Push all these buttons real quick, you know. Maybe I'll do some Googling while we're waiting. I do have an idea, actually, for the balloon jam. I might want to figure out a small, maybe a mini version of what we're going to make for theme night. That'd be good. Maybe. Thank you so much for that. Right when I swipe away. So, thank you so much for the clap. The encore clap. And of course, there's another one that attaches to your face. So. Yeah, Annabelle, I made that not too long ago, actually. I don't think it's been long enough for me to make it again, but it will probably be made again. That's one of those. Well, actually, the movie's coming out soon. The new one. Well, no, that's Conjuring. Never mind. Completely different thing. Same universe, different thing. Don't listen to me. A lot of good movies coming out this year, though. A lot of movies that already been out, and a lot of good movies that plan and scheduled to be out. I don't know if you guys are movie buffs, but I'm telling you, I'm excited. I need like a list. Oh, maybe. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more than I even knew when it comes to, maybe urban legends would be in the same realm. Maybe that. I'm trying to trust the process. Des, I am so sorry if we disappoint. You know, even if yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, thank you, Olivia. Thank you. For the encore clap. Even if you know what we're making, it's hard to tell until you draw the face. Literally, it's done. The twisting's done. All the balloons that are in this design are here. It is. This is it. This is all you need. But when you draw the face, you can kind of envision the grotesqueness of a vomiting ghost. See here, we'll give you a little visual. Everybody's gonna go, ah, I see it now. Definitely one of my favorite ones to make during the spooky season. Boop. I guess I'm gonna have to use dark green. Normally I use lime green for this next part. Light goal? I don't know. How about you pick today? That's up to you. I'd say at least 30. I don't know. Let's do 20K. We'll see if we can do that, because you gotta tailor it to the amount of people that's in here. We might pick up pace though. Who knows? All right. A little residue on them. It is. There you go. Now you can see it. If you didn't see it before, look at that. Now it's alive. Not very pleasant live. Puking all the time. And then typically, if we're at an event, what we do, slap a bracelet on the bottom here, boom. Now it's stuck. Thank you, Soph. Must mean you like it. Again, this is one of my favorite ones to make. September and October. That'd be a good surprise. I mean, I guess technically you can make it throughout the whole rest of the year, but we'll just have him hanging right there. How about that? He's kind of hidden in the decor, so if anybody comes in, maybe you know, a little challenge for them to just find the puking ghost sideways. Extra challenge. Okay, let's build something fancy. Warmed up now. Spooky and fancy. Maybe I just need a list. A coffin. That is definitely spooky. I'm trying to encapsulate something that's gonna be visually, you know, like wow. You can make that out of balloons. That's what I want to go for here. So think of an idea. Somebody says Hello Kitty. Literally the opposite of spooky. People on YouTube, come on. Really? You gotta think spooky. Bum, bum, bum. You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna do urban legends. That might be the realm. Does anybody have a favorite? Favorite urban legend? Oh, cool. All right. Ooh, Slenderman. Okay. That might be a really good one. One of the first ones that popped up. Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. You guys feel that? Does everybody feel that? We actually made Beetlejuice not too long ago, less than a year ago. It's actually one of the videos that did really well on YouTube. What do you think? Slenderman or Siren Head? That's one of those that probably go crazy on YouTube. Yes. Okay. What an odd question. Somebody literally asked if I got my teeth redone. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know. Definitely, because when I think of like when you get something redone, like you remodel like a house or something, I guess it takes time, but a little different situation. Okay, we're going for it. We're going for this Slendy man. If you're scared of him, maybe this is the time to exit the live. But again, it's just balloons, guys. Don't freak out. Nightmare, not nightmare, but night at the museum type thing. Balloons come to life. Siren Head. We might do Siren Head too, because honestly, this one's not going to be too bad of a design. So we'll see. We'll see if we have a little extra time. And honestly, again, it depends on the energy of the chat. You guys decide if I stay on. I can stay on for 20 minutes. I can stay on for 3 hours. Quite honestly, it's up to you guys. One way you can do it, we got 3 out of 8. If we can complete this goal, that will definitely convince me to stay on and make Siren Head, as it wants me to do a flash goal. Or if you're over on YouTube, got the super chats. You can suggest something with the super chat too, which I love that feature. Absolutely love that feature. All right, we're good. We might, we got suggestions that aren't so spooky. I don't know. Honestly, I'll let you guys decide after this. At least what realm we should stay in. I need to. Why not a watch? Interesting. I feel like there's more to that comment. Of course, there's always one person. After you do all the scary stuff, can you do Stitch? No. Last time I did Stitch, it apparently made all of the internet angry at me. So, no. Des, thank you so much for the corgi. Corgi, again, love to see it. One of these days we will make a corgi out of balloons. It's just, you know, bound to happen. Ooh. Scraggy says, for the super chat, thank you for the super chat. What about a witch? A witch is, okay. We actually made a huge witch last Halloween. But I could definitely come up with something not so crazy. I definitely can't top that one. That one's not gonna be toppable. Poppable, but not toppable. I just gotta make sure this guy's slendy, you know? Because it's in the name. If I don't make him slender. All right, you know what? This is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. If you send a super chat with a suggestion, I'll put it on the board if it's appropriate. If it's appropriate, obviously you can't say something crazy. Gotta make sure I don't use a Sharpie on it. So we'll put a witch on there. How about that? Because I know YouTube might not be, you know, it seems like people think we neglect YouTube. No, it's just honestly, we go where the energy is. Wherever the energy's most, that's where all of our energy goes, you know? You give energy, you get energy, you give it back. Fair? Just like Olivia giving me an encore clap. Thank you so much. The like goal is 30,000. That is going to determine if we're going to continue too. 30,000. We're only a third of the way there. And if it was on YouTube, if that was the goal on YouTube, we'd be really far. About 1% there. Luckily, YouTube's a different game. That's okay, I respect it. Zombie. Ooh, I was thinking that too. Like a really cool zombie. Who wants to be there? Who wants to be there for theme night? Who likes spooky stuff? We're thinking, I don't want to say the date because it might change, but we're thinking potentially towards the last week of July. Secret, you better be there. It kind of goes without saying. Yes, thank you so much. You know, when I ask that question, I can count on a handful of people. Handful of people to be there, you know? We're just like, yep, we got the regular crew, but you also got to invite your grandmas. I think if you invite your grandma, that would make her day. And any other friends that might like balloon art, obviously. Because who wouldn't want to see a Slenderman made out of balloons? Okay. I think those legs are slendy enough. Yeah. Oh, actually, slightly. One's little. Gotta go to a chiropractor or something, get it adjusted. There we go. Yay. Spider in a cauldron. Oh man. All right. I'll put it on the board. Because I could do both of those separately. So all I have to do is combine them. I'm down for that. Spider plus cauldron. All right. Anybody know the lore of Slenderman? Slenderman? All I know is it's a dude in a suit. That's all I know, literally. Like the music, that's why I keep playing the same music over and over and over again. That's it. You find the good stuff, boom. The Hat Man. Ooh, I don't even want to look that up, to be honest. That just sounds scary. That's me, the man with the hat. All right. Now to make this extra fancy, I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to make the face other than just a balloon, I think. Or not, or just go with the simple route. How about that? We'll see how we're feeling. Okay, I think I'm gonna do 160 for the arms. I think that'd be appropriate. Very, very long, slender arms. Some hands. Finish the tux, or suit rather, tux. And then the one thing that's actually gonna make this like really, really good. I'm gonna leave it as a surprise. If you ever seen this guy, you might know. One of these, one of those. Let me swipe this over so I can see the peeps. This tall man in the woods wants to collect people. Oh. Like Pokemon? Is he basically just Pokemon hunting for people? Is that this dude? Pokemon Go for humans, you know? Well, not for humans, but with humans. Okay. Alright, this is the one song that I gotta, it's good until about halfway through. Yay. Alright. 20 or 30? Until, I don't know. We'll do, how about in the middle? But the overall light goal is 30. So we'll do 25 and then we'll go from there. How about that? Because that's pretty obtainable at this point by the time I'm done with this. Actually, how does he normally stand? Let's see here. He's just kind of chilling. Okay. Honestly, his arms are just awkwardly at his side. Kind of like when you're in public and you don't know what to do with your hands. That's how he stands. Boom. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, right about there. Actually, let me push it down a little bit more. Oh, okay. I'm zoned in, guys. I want to make this the best it could be. Already got this. Don't even got to say it in chat anymore. It's going to be up there. Look at that. Very appropriate. Jesse just got the hat, stickers, and poster from theme night. No, thank you, Jesse. Wearing the hat. Look at that. Styling and profiling now. Now the rule is, if you got the hat nearby, you got to wear it if we're live. Let's say, because that's pretty, because we're live a lot. Do for theme night. Theme nights, you gotta wear it. And if you do watch, okay, you know what? Honestly, I'm just gonna throw this out there because it's kind of cool. Because I'm just curious. And I like to see this kind of stuff because a lot of people post this when they get, prize boxes and stuff like that, which is awesome. But if you're just like watching and you're like watching on a device, you could post this in any way. You could screenshot the thing and then like if we're just holding up a balloon, boom, put that on your story, tag us. We'll repost it. I like to see that stuff too. And Brian does as well. We just like to see the people who like to watch us continuously, especially theme nights. It's so cool. We got a lot of good pictures this past theme night. Definitely want to do that more. Just capturing the moments, remembering them. The same goes for you guys. You're a part of this stuff too. I'm curious if I probably should just do this. What's the best balloon that you've made? Stitch. Check it out. It's worth the scroll. I will say that's definitely the most polarizing balloon I've made. How about that? But yeah, everybody, I think, at this point, except Olivia, but I saw that you sent a message. I didn't read what it was. We should be able to get your package here soon. Everybody that should have, at this moment, except Olivia, their package from the theme night. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like that. And he's just standing there awkward. That's his arms. Whap his hands. What do you think? So far, if you didn't know what it was, or if you don't know what it is, what do you think it is so far? I'm curious if we're on the right track. Might be the wrong train, but definitely right track, I think. Chuck E. Cheese next. Chuck E. Cheese is creepy. That's a valid suggestion. Enderman. Okay. Honestly, I'll take that as a I'll take that as the right track. We're going to the right place, okay? We're going to the right place. Yes, Jesse, it is Slenderman. But Enderman, Slenderman, rhyming names, same body type, same thing. Same thing, same. All right. Man, do I go simple with the hands? I think so. I think so. Do I put 30 minutes into the hands, or do I just make them nice, awkward, and like he's just standing there? I think that's the best route. So that's what we're gonna do. That way I can still read chat. Oh, we did it. Mia. Thanks to Mia and all the other people tapping. I would assume Mia's tapped because she's mentioned it about the light goal. Light goal complete. What does that mean? Honestly, I don't know. Analytically, not sure. But definitely means that you guys are wanting to support the channel in some way, so I appreciate that. And then Secret goes 60. We just did 30, 60. No hesitation. All right, I think that's fair. By the time I get done with this balloon, if you could do 60, then I think we're gonna have the right energy. We'll see though, because it's honestly not a lot of people for that goal. A lot of people saying hi on YouTube. What's up, YouTube land? Favorite DreamWorks movie? Curveball question. Talk about creepy stuff. You know, DreamWorks. I gotta remember. You know, honestly, gotta go with Shrek. There's no other right answer, to be honest with you. Right, Chet? Shrek. Period. I'm trying to read this big old message from TikTok. Means nothing. But somebody did send a heart me, thank you. So triggered it. Somebody wants a balloon sword? Wait. I don't know. I'm trying to learn. All right. Do your hands hurt when you're finished for the day? Honestly, depends. Today, I'll be fine. Tomorrow, I'll be fine. But there are some days, I'd say after like 6 hours of twisting, of like back to back to back consistent twisting, I'd say that is when it gets to the realm of hurt, of like quote unquote hurt. Jesse, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I'm just gonna say the clap. You know, the claps. I don't want to say encore clap every time. All right. Now the hands, simple, easy peasy. Even though they're simple, the one thing I gotta figure out is how to make the pinch twist not so unpredictable. But yeah, there's his hands at his side awkwardly. I think that's the route to go, yeah. Can you guys see it now? With the hands, hand placement. Middle section here, head, boom. Good to go. Jesse just reached level 12. Don't know what that means, honestly. I think, I don't know, there's definitely a dashboard. I don't think I've been level 12 for anything on TikTok, so congratulations to Jesse. Somebody says skeleton. Somebody just asked if I like India. I've never been. Don't know. Can't say. Never been. I've been pretty much east coast of the United States and central. That's it. Not a traveler. But I know it's far away. What I wouldn't like is the plane ride over there. That's what I would not like. But I do know we have a lot of supporters from India, and they're always so nice. So honestly, just from that alone, I'd say yeah. How about that? How much did all your balloons cost? That's a, I couldn't even give you an estimation, to be honest with you. In this bag, yeah, some monies, couple cents, you know. It's based on liking, gifting, and commenting. Okay. Interesting. You know, there's a lot that I don't know on TikTok, and I probably should. If somebody wants to put on a class all about TikTok and how it works, I will take it. All right. Yeah? Okay. All right. Now, I think I'm going to go simple. I've decided. I'm going to be honest with you. I was going to try and do something fancy, but the fancier I go, the less balloons I make. And for this design, I think, honestly, it might be the only design I can actually go super simple with a face and it be super appropriate. And then my mind's gonna go crazy. You like it? All right, here, you can have it. Put it right through the screen. Let's do. The only thing I do want to do is kind of shape the head to not be fully, yeah, there we go. Like I want it to be like this and not round. Like a pill. Yeah, there we go. Honestly, perfect. Right? And honestly, the coolest part is I don't have to do any artwork. We need to do more designs like this. I guess technically sometimes like he has the indentation on the eyebrows area to where you can see that he has eyes, but I'm gonna go without it. I will make the tie. I thought I was gonna put something on the back of his head too, but that's it. That's Slendy. Look at that. Draw his tie. I might make it into a balloon, but if not, then yes, I will draw it. But other than that, I think we're good. Chilling. I don't know. 160. 160 might work. W's in chat already. Let's go. Do we have any members over there on the YT on the YouTubes? Is anybody a YouTube member? Active? Where's Mr. Popolo? That's who I'm looking for. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay, 160 red, good to go. I know chat's like, what is he doing? I had to fix the one balloon. And that's why you plan ahead. It's kind of like playing like chess. Yeah, I think like 3 steps ahead. Do Jack Skellington? That's a great suggestion. All right, this is literally Jack Skellington. If I drew the face. I could draw the face on one side and it'd be Jack Skellington. And then you turn it around, Slenderman. And then you make a different face, Enderman. That's it. Look at that. How interchangeable that is. 3 designs in one. That'd be pretty sick. Hooper is gonna lose their subscription benefits soon. Might be the saddest notification of the day. Might be. Hooper, can't believe you let it get to this point. I'm just kidding. All jokes. Yeah, we're gonna leave. all this on. All right. We got 2 suggestions on the board. We need some more. What are we at right now? 6 out of 8. All right, once we complete that, maybe we'll do a poll if we only have 2. Anybody else that wants to contribute that or send a super chat, you can get something on the board or the poll, depending on how many there is. And then that will decide what we're gonna make next. But first, let's get this tie on. Yeah. Is that gonna work? Oh, I think it'll do. There we go. Yeah. There we go. All right, guys, we did it. It's literally Slenderman. What do you guys think? That's pretty good? Pretty good? Slendy? I already had W's in chat, literally just added a tie. So I would assume the tie's not gonna take anything away, only add just a slight detail. Oh, if your friends like spooky stuff, that's what we're making here today. So, you might wanna send them this, because I think they'll be mad if you don't, and they miss out. Just saying, you don't want your friends to be mad at you. All right, we'll put Slendy up here. Pretty good though, right? First fancy balloon of the day. I like it. I like it. The only thing is, you can't really see it back here. I'll scoot it up just slightly. There we go. Get his tie straight. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That works. I think it looks great. Ooh, okay. I think it's pretty unanimous. At least we don't have any no's or dislikes. Pikachu, I do remember you. I think you said that last time. Pikachu, I will always remember you. As long as you keep the same name and picture. That's it. The requirements. Caitlin says a swan. Those are terrifying. I think they have teeth, right? That makes them terrifying. All right. Change this. Which spider in a cauldron? Both doable. Both very doable. Maybe we'll do a poll real quick. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. If I could remember. Of course I can't. Da, da, da. All right, let's do this. Can I create a new one? Of course. Oh, here we go. All right, next balloon. I don't know why it takes so long. Witch or spider? We'll just do spider, and then that means spider and cauldron. Yay. All right. If you do want to vote, You can vote as many, honestly, with this method, you can vote as many times as you like. So, get to voting. It should be in the same spot though, right up here with the clipboard. Looks a little different, but you can vote as many times as you want. I'm pretty sure, so if something's winning, you can skew the vote, which is pretty good. So we'll make whatever chat decides over on TikTok. What do you guys, we got 37 seconds. Spider it is, unless somebody wants to make the witch. Somebody says, Scraggy really wants the witch. Scraggy says witch. Spider is winning right now. Tracy putting another vote for the spider. Ooh, 50% lead too. Oof. Oh, we got 6. This might be a little snipe too. Let's see. Which one are we gonna make? Oh, there it is. There it is. 2 seconds left. 1 second. And spider wins. By actually a pretty big margin. Not too much. Which was close, Scraggy. Which was so close. All right. So, spider in a cauldron. We've made this one before. This is not gonna be too crazy of a one. We'll save that for Halloween. We'll go medium size. How about that? Medium. So for this one, boom. Honestly, this one won't take too much brain power, at least. Maybe, we'll see. Thank you for those gifts. Appreciate it. They're from Ford. All right. Scraggy tried. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Chat has spoken. Maybe because technically this one is 2-1. That's a good reason to be voting for it. Let's do, oh, maybe one more. Then we'll go over. I don't have a bubble design for this, like a specific, like, definitive bubble design. I just kind of go at it. I think this will look good. All right, chat. Boom. Little bubbles on top. Like I said, medium design. None too crazy. We are really close to the 60K like goal, bro. If we can get 100K this live, I'd be happy with that. I'd be really happy with that. And then maybe after this one, I brought balloons to pack my bag. So maybe we'll set a new goal, and if we hit it, we'll make another balloon. No worries. If not, hang out. Because technically last time I did ask. So for the people that said they would, I said I might pack my bag next time. Who would watch? And there were people that said so. So sit back, relax, and watch me pack my bag. Just put the balloons in the bag, bro. People say it, we do it. Pretty much on a weekly basis. Thank you, Des. Thank goodness it is Friday. Thank goodness. For you, if you don't have to work on the weekend. Bag packing ASMR. I don't know if it's gonna be ASMR, because I think technically you have to meet some qualifications for that. It's gonna be more bag packing chillness. I guess technically, I mean, there won't be any squeaking. I think this is more ASMR than anything. Yes, we work weekends. That is, we work throughout the week, and we work on the weekends. And then we work on leap year too. All the extra days of the year. And I'm so far away, I've not touched the board. That's pretty impressive. All right, cauldron complete. Now we're gonna do a spider. I think I'm gonna do a mini version of the one that I normally do. So spiders are typically small anyways. So we'll do like really, we'll push the limits with this. And honestly, if you don't know about balloons, the smaller the design, actually the more difficult it is. It's actually sometimes best if the design was like humongous. Like big decor stuff, I would say is easier-ish. Olivia, thank you so much for the clap. The claps. I guess it's technically multiple claps. The encore claps. And that's pretty appropriate with what we're gonna do, you know. Maybe we'll throw some more up there. Maybe that'll be the next goal. Okay, I'm trying to think of a design for the goal to make it worth it for everybody. All right. But if not, I am okay with packing the bag. Then we can talk about whatever. Talk about theme night. Talk about the balloon jam. We got any balloon artists in here? I can't be the only one. It's the one thing about this design. It's very top heavy. Stay. I know we got Caitlin here. Any new balloon artists? That should be the way I phrase that question. We got any new balloon artists in here? Ooh, Caitlin's got an event all day tomorrow. That is exciting. Unless it's very hot and you're gonna be outside. Then it's not so exciting. Been a lot of that recently. Working in 90-degree weather with humidity. It's not fun. We might just go 4 legs. How about that? I can't just do 4. Brown eyes. Wait. Talk about. I'm missing so much context, I think. Oh, we got Liam. Liam's a new artist. I definitely don't have brown eyes, but I know it's different. I'd say hazel. That's a good classification. I think. I don't know. Technically, might be something different. Liam is a new balloon artist in here. Let's go. How new though? Like how long have you been doing it, Liam? That's Spidey. Maybe you should have made it. No, I think black is the way to go. But there's a lot of black in this design, so it might blend in. Hopefully, I'm gonna have to do something to make it a little different. Gray eyes. Wow. Didn't even think that was possible. Yeah, a little Spidey up there. Okay. Spooky. That's what I'm thinking. Little red strip right there, and then I might draw eyes too. Do you have don't have a date. We do not have a date, but should be announced very soon. The closer we get, the more definitive the date will be. Just because, fingers crossed, we're gonna have it on a day where we normally couldn't. I'll give you a hint. Okay, let's draw like this. These addings are just whack. Okay. Lies right there. Guess what? I'm not good at guessing. You probably should just tell me. Oh, complete. That makes sense. I couldn't have guessed that, honestly. Love it. All right. Liam. It's okay. Liam's probably gone. New balloon art's already gone. Bored. All right. Let's do the red strip. Wait, should we draw this? Because normally I use a balloon, but then I have to balance it. All right, I think we're gonna draw it. It actually stayed there. But we are gonna make it red. This would be more like a Black Widow. 75K like goal. All right, bet. Honestly, you guys crushed the 60K one way quicker than I thought, and there's already almost a 70K, so. But if you think about it, if everybody liked every second, it'd probably only take a couple minutes to get there. All right, red strip, boom, and then do one of these, one of those. All right, chat. Spider, what you guys voted on. Spider in a cauldron. Very spooky. And if you're just joining us, we made Slenderman. And then there's a puking ghost somewhere on screen. It's hidden. If you just joined and you don't know, you didn't see me put it up there, type in chat when you see it. Type 1 in chat when you see the puking ghost. Mel made it. What's up, Mel? How's it going? All right, Jesse's got it. Yeah, you didn't see me put it up there. Came in a little later. All right, you guys do see it. Nice. But did you see it before? That's the question. It's kind of hidden, at least from what I can see. I'm gonna show these little teeth. It might ruin the entire thing. We might have to start over. Honestly, it looks kind of derpy, but I think that's the way to go. I didn't see it until you said it. See? It's hiding in the decor, in the carnival decor. All right, puking ghost, Slenderman, and then we got a spider in a cauldron. I don't know if this is a good way, like, is the spider in control of the cauldron, or is he a part of the fangs? I know. I threw him on there. It's a good derpy. All right, great. All right, we got everybody in YouTube chat. Somebody said 9. You guys see the ghost too? Nice. I think he's stirring the cauldron. I don't think he's a part of the recipe. Or maybe he is. All right, this one, honestly, since it's round, I don't even know if I can set it up anywhere. Perfect. This will be another one where I just say you gotta find it. The least organized balloon stacking. All right, great. So, somebody's birthday. What's up? Happy birthday. Look at that. Balloons on your birthday. Look at that. It's pretty appropriate. All right, we're going to set up another goal. Only if you guys want to see more balloons being made. If not, we're going to chill. We're going to be on, but let's do this one. This one's great. I have a specific design. I'll keep it a secret, but it has been said. But if we do hit this goal, we get some super chats, we'll make another balloon. But for now, I'm gonna pack a few things that are a little low, because if you look at the bag, you're gonna see some ASMR. This is not so satisfying. There's only 4 in there. So there's honestly not too much that we gotta take care of. So we'll let that goal sit there, and hopefully this should only take a little bit. There's a verification popping up. Boom. Look at that. Timing, perfect. All right, let's do... Need some blue. The goal complete, let's go. Let's go, let's try to get 100K. Again, if we get 100K, I'll be really impressed. I'll be impressed. Jesse, thank you so much. Jesse wants to see more balloons being made. I think, Jess, you could watch balloons all day. I could too, really, honestly. Depends who's making them. I think that's the biggest factor. 100 like goal. Secret said it, it's official, in chat. Is Liam? I don't think Liam's ever gonna answer my question. Or he did, and I ignored him. I'm sorry, Liam. I'm just gonna ask the question again. Is there any new balloon artist to the Premiere Lives? Is anybody a balloon artist that is, for the first time, watching right now? Or maybe you've seen it before, but you're not an avid watcher. Any balloon artist, calling all balloon artists. Somebody says, do you make balloon animals? I don't know. What does it look like? Potentially, if you stick around, potentially. All right. We got Jenna getting ready to make balloons at VBS tonight. Ooh, I'm surprised. We don't do a lot of VBSs. There's a lot going on though. Is it at your personal church, Jenna? That should be very, very, very interesting. There's probably a lot of kids. Hopefully, if you need the help, you got the help. Hopefully it's not just you versus a million. Hopefully not. There are times where it is that way though. What song is this? It's the one country song in this playlist. Meant to be. There you go, listen to the words. And there's the title. Jenna, I will say, if you're into balloon, I don't know how deep you're into balloon art, but we do have a Patreon, and if you join the top 2 tiers by Monday, we're actually gonna have a balloon jam. And it's the second one of 2025, and it should be a constant thing. Jamming balloons, literally no ideas of what we're gonna do. It's just we're gonna get on whatever we're feeling, and we're gonna teach. We might teach something, but if not, we learn a lot of stuff from other people. So we're just gonna make balloons, share our style, share our knowledge. So if you're interested, check it out. And there's a bunch of tutorials on there too, so it's like a win-win-win. At your church, I have to help, but it's not as bad when you help with the school. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Good luck. Good luck to you. I'm sure you got it. You can handle it. Nowhere near as you don't even have to be. That's not even a thing. It's not a competition. But again, it's all in different perspectives, sharing different perspectives, just having a good time. And the last thing I made on the last jam wasn't very good. So it was collectively nominated as maybe the worst balloon animal ever made. And that's just how it goes sometimes. So I'll take it. I'll take it. And that was indeed Stitch, if you're wondering what I made. I was like, oh, the movie's coming out. Might as well make a new Stitch. No. Might be the worst decision I've ever made in my life. So, thank you for the heart me. If you do have one, might as well join the Premier team. Premier means best. So if you get a heart me in the gift gallery and it's just sitting there and you don't have anybody that you would even imagine sending it to, you're already on the best team live anyways. So, just saying. Oh, Scraggy's back with another super chat. What's up, Scraggy? I can make a balloon dog, but not anything else yet. Scraggy, that's why you join the Patreon, because we have all of our Premier menu stuff. I wish I had one, but all of our go-to stuff that we make at every single event, we have all those tutorials on our Patreon. So that will literally get you started. If you join our Patreon within a week or two, depending on how dedicated you are, how many balloons you have, and how often you practice, you can literally be event ready. You could be gig ready. You could literally be making your money back 100-fold by just learning those designs. And then we have extra designs. Recently, we just dropped Gary the Snail, which is one of the designs I love to make. Not always an appropriate time, like at BBS, you're probably not gonna be able to make that. But if you have a little extra time and you got somebody that's a big fan of SpongeBob, Gary the Snail's on there. We got Among Us character, snowman in a snow globe, perfect for the holiday season. So I'm just saying we got jam-packed, the best resource for balloon art. So if that's all you know, balloon dog, I'm just saying that's definitely the place to be. And the cool thing is, if you just want to learn simple stuff, we're slowly releasing simple stuff on there for just the members that join for free. So there's a paid side and a free side. You just join it and you'll get access to a lot of the free stuff. But we are gonna start, we should definitely do a balloon dog, but we're gonna do sword, flower, all that simple stuff on there for the free members as well. What did somebody just ask? Love watching the videos. Thank you for watching the videos. But do you comment on the videos, Ellie? That's the question. If you like the videos, I appreciate that you love the videos. But if you like the videos, that's a little bit better. And if you comment on the videos, that's best. What's up, Nikki? How's it going? Your Patreon videos are really easy to follow. I did the turtle, rabbit, and duck. See, look at that. And Jesse, I would assume that you've never twisted a balloon before joining the Patreon, right? I believe that to be true. How many years have we been doing this collectively? Myself and Brian, over 20 years of experience. So that's what we're trying to provide for people for quite literally the best value. You know, it's so funny because it took me like probably a good year to get like solid with the menu. But some of the people that we've taught recently, just because we have so much experience, we can teach them in like a month or two, and they get like proficient really quick. So if we can just pass that knowledge on, that's super huge for us. Only attempting the volleyball from memory from watching. Actually, that's on the Patreon too, Jesse, so you don't have to do memory. But again, that one probably is one of those designs you can deconstruct. And that's the coolest thing. Once you get to a certain point, deconstructing designs becomes way easier. All right, let's do the green. You gotta get Lucas. Yes, you do. I think that's a must. It's summer. Doesn't Lucas have like a bunch of free time? This is like the perfect time to get practiced. I mean, somebody's got to take over, right? It's got to be ready by, you know, by the time he graduates. It's got to be ready. How to get into this? If you check out the channel, if you literally watch the most recent video, it's myself and Brian. Brian's actually the one that got me into this. So if you don't know him, you can watch that video and get to know him a little bit better. You still struggle with the alien and ninja? Those are tough. I will say the biggest crucial tip I could give you for those is making sure you're inflating both 260 balloons exactly the same amount of air in each of them. And like when you go to tie them, don't, like if you let a little bit of air out, make sure you remember that for the next time too. It has to be like almost identical. So it's like symmetrical as you're making it too. And then honestly, when it comes to like the twist, it is a little tricky to, you know, twist two like the shoulders and the cheeks together, you know, at the same time, instead of doing it individually. That just takes practice, just reps. Can you make a bee? Somebody asked about 17 times. Yes, a bee is definitely possible. If we could make Slenderman, we could probably make a bee. Any animal, rather. Oh no, the dreaded notification. 2 of them back to back. Are you serious, guys? I gotta call them out. Rachel and Nicole will lose their subscription benefits soon. Rachel and Nicole, are you serious? You're no longer gonna be a part of the Pop Squad. That's so sad. Again, might be the saddest notifications I've seen today. It's okay. I understand. Got priorities. It's not being a part of the Pop Squad. Just kidding. I call everybody out. Everybody that I see, at least. Don't feel bad. There was a period of time where I wasn't even a Pop Squad. When TikTok got banned, then you had to resubscribe. It took me probably like 30 months. So don't take that long if you're considering it. Do not take that long. Thank you for the tiny. Okay, wow. Now the gifts are just ridiculous now. The tiny, diny hot dog. Wow. There's actually a hot dog ninja around here somewhere from Carnival Theme Night. That gift is just wild. When you sit down and think of the gifts, right? Salty man, you did this? You did that? I'm gonna go verify that. I know you sent it on Instagram. I don't think it was the same username. What's your username on Instagram? Because that would determine. Oh, Olivia's sending the Tiny Diny Float. That's a cool one. I saw that one. The Tiny Diny Hot Dog was actually non-visible for the screen that I'm looking at. Where's the Tufco Clown or whatever? The Tufco Clown is, honestly, it's been a minute, so it looks rough. But it's actually not here. Violet sees you on YouTube. Sees me on YouTube. Is that where you watch the videos, Violet? All right, there we go. That might be the last time I use that. Coraline, please. Ooh, you should actually look up. You might be able to look it up on TikTok. But if you definitely go to YouTube, you type in Premier Entertainment Coraline, I would assume that it pops up. Because it's kind of like, you know, pretty good about, you know, showing what you're searching for. But we actually made one. I wouldn't say super recently. Oh, Shamrock's into 3 chickens. Bad chickens. Shamrock wants to see more balloons being made. All right, Shamrock. I will. I'll do it. I have one more balloon design that I would actually not mind making again. Or not making another balloon for that design at least. I don't even got that. I'm gonna have to mark that down. We got enough for the weekend though. Got a couple gigs tomorrow. Make sure we're premiere with how many balloons are in the bag. Should make a firework. I don't even know where to begin to do that. It's a little late. I think technically in this area it's no longer legal to shoot off fireworks, so don't know if that's the smartest idea, Carson. And I'm inside. Actually, that reminds me of something that we should definitely be. I know you guys are looking at me like I'm crazy, and I might be. Hold on. Let me do this. We got Scraggy becoming a member on YouTube. Let's go, Scraggy. Now you got a balloon dog next to your name. Your name will be green in chat. It's way easier to see that way. I think I'm doing this right. Maybe not though. I might not be doing this right, to be honest with you. All right, let's try. I'm gonna try this though. All right, wait, hold on. Did you put your username in there? I got the merch prize of a shirt and sticker. That's right. Okay. But yeah, one. I remember I know exactly what competition that you're talking about. I just think it was a different name. I don't remember Salty Man being the name. I don't think that's your real name, but. So, I might not be right on this one. So I think technically, this is fireworks. Like, hold on. This is a balloon firework. Jesse with 2 bad chickens. We're getting there. The goal is almost there, and then we'll make another balloon. Ooh. W's in chat for the gifters. Trying to keep the live alive. All right. I think technically, you do that. You do that. I haven't practiced this. And then you do, like, this is fireworks, so this would be like a routine, and then you go, oh no. Well, I didn't do the ends right, but yeah. Technically, that would be a firework made out of balloons, if this was correct. Because if you just do, those are supposed to do that. And it's better, obviously, when you see the full thing. I'm gonna have to do that again. I'll do that. Oh, hold on. I'll do some packing and then we'll make another one. I just gotta remember how to tie the ends together. You know what? Maybe it's only one. Yeah, that would make sense. All right, we'll do that here in a second. All right, let's see here. What do we need next? Orange is good. Yeah, this little group. This group needs a lot. Jackson Lamar at it. I don't even know how to do that. Cover your camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. Not even Jackson Lamar. I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you. So I don't know if it's, is it sketch chat? Is that something sketchy? Is that a bad thing? Because if I do it, and then somewhere on the internet turns out to be something bad, that's not good. Tay with the chicken, let's go. All right, how many more do we need? We need 3 more chickens, and there will be another balloon made on this live. We'll keep the party going. 3 more chickens. Or a nice super chat. Tay with another one. Tay wants to see more balloons. I hope you learn more character balloon. Oh, you hope to learn. Scraggy, I'm telling you, the Patreon is the place to be. Patreon.com/Premier Entertainment. Jesse with the, I think technically the last one, right? Yep, we did it. All right, let's go. All right, more balloons being made. I only see 2 of the gifters. I know there's more than this, but Jesse and Tay, everybody else has their things privated. Thank you so much for the goal being completed. We're gonna make more balloons. I honestly didn't even think that was gonna happen. Put that goal pretty hefty. I don't know, dude. Your live on TikTok won't show up for you. Well, it showed up for 334 people. That's interesting. Interesting. That's a bummer. If people can't see the live. All right, let me do, I guess technically we're good. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna pack this one, and then I will start to make, actually I gotta do one more thing after that. But then after that, that's when we're gonna make another balloon. Bam, bam, bam. Do SpongeBob. SpongeBob's rough. SpongeBob out of balloons, rough. Ooh, Tay wants to see the Gary the Snail one. I mean, we've been talking about the Patreon a lot, and that is the most recent tutorial. I'm down if chat's down. Either, and somebody that wants SpongeBob, Gary the Snail would be a nice compromise. What do you think about that? Yeah, let's do this. Thank you for that, Des. All right, let's do type 1 in chat if you want to see Gary the Snail. Type 2 if you want me to make, I don't want to say what it is. We'll just keep it a surprise. So 1 for Gary, so you'll know exactly what you're getting into. 2 for a surprise. All right, we got, ooh, okay. I'm going to count them. We got a lot of the 2s. We got a lot of 2s. Oh, I think 2's 1. Yeah, definitely. Holly, what's up, Holly? Whoa. I think technically YouTube, a lot more 1s, but TikTok is overthrowing with the 2s. I actually made a dolphin not too long ago for one of the people that got on the wheel. And then you randomly hear this song. You might be annoyed by it, but we're keeping it alive. And actually I've seen the movie, so I know where the song comes from. All right, I think it's definitive. Thank you for voting with your 1s and 2s. 2 is definitely unanimous. We're gonna make a surprise. That's really fun for you guys, but very pressured for me because I don't have a design for it. But I guess I'm gonna have to come up with one. And if we make a bad balloon, guess whose fault it is? It's for everybody's fault that voted 2. We could have just made Gary, and we know Gary's gonna look good. Oh no. All right, I hope that stays. All right, I gotta do one thing. I'll BRB. Can somebody type in chat? Balloon guy will be right back. Just like that. Can somebody type in chat? Balloon guy will be right back. The movie's great. I agree, Scraggy. It's a good one watch through. I don't think I'll ever watch it ever again, but it's actually good. It's actually good to watch it once. Oh, we got a couple of them. Jess is first. Thank you, Tay. Thank you, Secret. Thank you, Dee Dee. All right. That would be for the people that pops up in here. And then I don't think I could pin in TikTok. Oh, actually you can. Let's go. Thank you for that. Be right back, chat. Listen to music and be guessing in chat on what do you think I'm gonna make. I will give you a hint. It's been said on the live. It's been said.
Everything you want to dream away. Under this pressure, under this weight, we are diamonds taking shape. We are diamonds taking shape.
Oh, I like that. That stays up there until it's done. Until I say it's done. All right, who left? People are like, yeah, I can't wait around for that. Sorry, there's better lives to be at. All right, everybody in here. Everybody in here. It's the real ones. Let's see here. Ooh, Scraggy says skeleton. That has been said. I'm thinking something else though. Somebody thinks I'm gonna remake the, oh, which? That would be, I think Scraggy would be happy, but we're not here to make Scraggy happy. I'm just kidding. I'm thinking, where my mind goes is, what balloon can I make that is good for a video? Essentially. And which would be all right. It'd be good, but only if it's like, we'll definitely, Scraggy, just wait a little bit. Spooky season's coming up. We will for sure make that then. Man, I don't even know how I'm gonna make this, but I don't know how I'm gonna make most things. That's actually way creepier than I thought. Let's see here. Did anybody guess it? This, or dog perhaps. Oh, you think I'm gonna go that simple? Okay. All right, this is gonna be a good surprise then. All right, I gotta do it, you know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, chat. I'm just looking at you guys intensely. At least the music's good, right? Maybe we'll just do a bunch of Let 'em Cooks. Thank you for that text. That worked. All right, if you think I'm cooking on this balloon, boom. It's a way to show me that I'm cooking. But you don't even know what I'm gonna be making, so might have to hold out a little bit for that. Yep. I can't show you, it's on the screen. Let's do this. This. Now we gotta do that, okay. All right, chat. We're gonna build something that is way creepier than I thought going into this. Like way creepier. Actually, if I do. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. All right. Thank you, Des. Des and Tay and Olivia, thank you. I haven't even begun. Just wait. I'm gonna try and do a similar scale to Slendy here. Similar. I guess that won't be bad, okay. Ooh. I think everybody's gonna be very confused, and even myself, I think I'm gonna be very confused until we get to a certain point. Yeah. I'm not fully confident in this. So if this doesn't turn out, we'll do plan B, we'll do a balloon dog for Scraggy. How about that? Minecraft character, not a Minecraft character. We were talking about Minecraft, so that's a great context clue. Something different. Something different. And it might have already been said, make it so creepy. Just for you, I will. I'm gonna make this to where you see it in your nightmares tonight. How about that? Sorry in advance. There's part number 1. Scooby. Scooby's a good guess. Just with the color scheme. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think you guys are gonna be able to get it off the color alone. I think I'm gonna have to make this at least 75% of the way before you guys even begin to be in the realm. Unless somebody just throws a curveball and gets it right. Oh, that's a good question. What is something that you made that you hope you don't have to make again? That always, honestly, the go-to answer for that is Stitch. But I'm sure I'll make Stitch again. And it's not too awful. Honestly, one of them that was really tough. Wait. Okay, I don't have to do that with this one. Okay. So you gotta think ahead. Gotta keep it like that. Let me go back to answering the question. The one thing I really disliked making that took a really long time and it didn't turn out too great, so maybe that's a good reason to go back and revisit it, was Venom. Venom took a really long time, and boy oh boy, it looked all right. I'd say all right. At least it looked like Venom. But yeah, that's definitely one of the ones I'm like, if I had to make it tomorrow for some weird reason, if it was like a big balloon build request, I would not be happy about it. That's what we'll say. Like goal complete. We had 100,000 likes. That's crazy. That's berserk. The guards. The guards. I don't even know what the guards is, Tay. So if you're guessing what the balloon is, that's not correct. But great guess. Because technically, if you're, this is two things. I don't want to give it away. A huge spider, yes. That is another guess you could say, but it's not the correct one. All right, somebody's new here. Welcome in. You found the best live on TikTok. Congratulations to you, and congratulations because I'm sure we got a new fan, hopefully. Ooh. All right, it's honestly, I'm gonna have to say what it is now because somebody guessed it so quick. You guessed it quicker than I thought would be possible. Somebody guessed it in the TikTok chat. Oh, Scraggy, you said it too. Oh man, you said it before them, but you guys are both correct. It is Siren Head. That was said before, and I was like, that would be a good one. For YouTube specifically, maybe TikTok. I don't know, is the lore over here? Is there like a lot of videos about Siren Head over here? I know on YouTube it's like crazy. Maybe not, honestly, maybe not as much anymore, but. Any jokes? Other than my life? No. No. You don't know what that is? Well, Emily, you're about to find out. It's something very creepy. I wouldn't Google it if I were you. Like, honestly, when I first was like, yeah, that'd be a good one to make, I didn't think it would be this creepy, but it's actually really. And it's gonna be the same scale, I think. It's gonna be a little bit taller than Slendy. Might have showed up at the weird moment. You showed up at the creepiest moment. We're making Slenderman. Actually, no, not Slenderman. I just said Slenderman. We're making Siren Head. This is Slenderman. But we're trying to get in the vibes for theme night, which is gonna be at the end of this month. We're gonna do cryptid. I guess technically that's, I don't even know how to say it. Cryptid. Whatever. We're doing like cryptid monsters. I don't know how to say it, but that's what we're gonna be making. So we gotta get this. We gotta get some hype for that. And this is gonna be Siren Head, because that's kind of creepy. There we go. Does it look like them? Can you guys see the vision at least? Type 1 in chat if you can see the vision. Type 2 if no. Somebody says, do we buy these? Buy the balloons? If you want to buy art that doesn't last forever, I won't stop you. Somebody says yes, ... Doesn't seem confident, but we got a lot of 1s, some 2s. Don't see the vision? It's okay. It's a-okay. Just listen to. What is this, Jason? No, this is. I thought it was Jason Derulo for a second. How do you say his name? Tayo Cruz? Oh, okay, I see. There we go. Okay, so if you don't know what Siren Head, let me explain this to you, just from what I'm looking at on Google. I guess I could show you a picture. So technically, I don't even know where the lore begins on this. I think from a video game or something, but it's a creature that walks around that's a humanoid figure of sirens for heads, 2 heads, 2 sirens. It's like creepy. Yeah. So that's what I'm making now, like the gums, that's gonna be like the gums right there. And then teeth. And yeah. So if you know what it is, you do. And if you don't, just don't learn about it. How about you just leave it there? Because that's all I know about it. And I think my life is better without the information, any extra information on what it could be. Draw the teeth on. I think that's the play. I think that is the play. So we're gonna do that, and I think I might do a little thing right there. And then yeah, okay. This was tough. This was tough. To make it fully out of balloons. Do you do 5 Nights at Freddy? We've done Freddy Fazbear. Another deep dive for you to fall into. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Causing you to want to do that. This is amazing to watch though. Are you just mesmerized? This is ASMR for your eyeballs. Just seeing balloons go from this to this. It's not even done yet. Imagine when it's gonna be done. Hopefully it looks somewhat like it. Yeah. It's not bad. There we go. Okay. I see the vision. It's just see if I can get 2 out of this. Jazz. You come in here, and of course, it's gonna notify me the worst news that it could possibly notify me. It says you're gonna lose your subscription benefit soon. That is so sad. You and a lot of other people. Love the music. Music's a vibe. Might have to actually add some more music because we're almost to do the full rotation of the playlist. Doesn't look like Siren Head. Skincare, I'm not even done. Give me a second. Give me maybe 2 seconds. Maybe a little bit more. Sure, we're gonna be on here until midnight, trying to figure this out. For the kid in you, make a giraffe. That's actually something we can make in person. We got some extra time. We gotta make some fancy stuff today. That definitely looks like Siren Head. I thought it was like a mechanical being, but apparently it's like a humanoid figure. That's what I believe to be what it is. And we're gonna use some wires right there. Boom. Draw the teeth on, make the rest of the body, and then we're good. And then Siren Head. Not really. All right, skincare, you do it then. You make a balloon that looks like Siren Head, and if it's better than mine, oh, you gotta post it and tag us in it. And if you do that, I will give you $100. But it's gotta be better than what I'm gonna make. Okay? And if not, you know, it's free country, do what you want. The wires, yeah, probably 160. So who's Siren Head? Do not look it up, Rebecca. Don't do the Googles. I literally just did because I needed to know what it looked like. But that's as far as I'm going, okay? Don't do research about it. I'm sure somebody knows the lore. They make the text look white. Bye, Paul. Paul's gone. All right. Yeah. I say yet, what a concept. Eeyore. The lore is wild. I can only imagine the lore on this. All right, let's hear it. How did Siren Head be? How did it be, be born? Only 13 let them cooks. I guess I'm not cooking with this one, understandably. If you don't know what it is, how would you even know if I'm cooking with it or not? That's fair. These are gonna be wires, because it's this, a siren. Like, I think technically what it is, because I know it makes like a really loud noise. Maybe it's like a tornado siren. Is that true, Olivia? Safe. What's up, Safe? How's it going? Thank you for those 11 cooks. We got somebody in here. Thinking so. Favorite balloon you've ever made? Siren Head. Furthest from the truth I can get. You gotta make Shrek because of the song. I hope not. I hope that's not the... Hope that's not the truth. Okay, we ain't got... A lot of people will see a tall skeleton figure made of humans and 2 siren heads. Is it just one of those things that's like they encounter, like people are like, oh, I saw it, type of thing? Or is there like an actual lore, like a backstory, like Siren Head was born because of this? I'm too lazy to do the research, so if I don't find out today, I guess I'll leave it at that. You can see it, Scraggy. Okay. Okay, we got some people, we got some faith from some people. And from skincare, not so much. What a convenient question somebody just asked. If we've ever made Batman. Batman's actually one of those designs that's really hard to execute. You make Spider-Man, you make Spider-Man a lot. All right, I'm gonna do 260s for the arms and legs, but I'm gonna do this for the torso, and we should be good to go. Yeah, not too shabby. It's an ever-changing being that. Interesting. It's an ever-changing being. So technically, even if I don't make it exactly correct, it could potentially look like this in the future, right? Since it's ever-changing. Do one of these, secure it from the back. Yep. Okay. I think we're chilling after this, though. Maybe more like the rib cage type of area. Yeah. Yeah, maybe, kind of. We got a super chat from Terry. I'm just gonna say Terry. Terry FYL. Thank you for making people of all ages happy with your balloon art. You're amazing. Thank you for that very nice comment and the super chat. I really appreciate that. I'm glad we are making an impact with people of all ages. That's actually the best thing to hear. It plays sounds through speakers and stuff. Not gonna lie, sounds lame. Olivia, that might be the lamest urban legend ever. But I will say it's catered towards kids, to scare kids. So, you know, what do you expect? What do you expect? Honestly, Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that is way scarier and way cooler of a backstory, so. I mean, honestly, this might not even be super popular anymore. I just knew it was at one point, so maybe it's not anymore, and that would be sad, because wasting my time making it. Actually, let's do... The arms are long. Kind of like Slenderman. Very similar. Very similar. We got another person that says they're new here. Love your work. Thank you. Maybe not this work, but just in general. Is that what you're saying? Hey, new here, how did you get into balloon making? Go to the most recent video. You'll see Brian. That's the guy that got me into it. probably the easiest way to describe that. Or explain that, rather. And then after this, I'm gonna make videos with these, so it goes a good use. And then after that, I don't know. We'll see. Made a blue, oh, that's a great question. We have made Labubu's. They are super popular. It's actually not too far down the feed. So if you go, since you're on TikTok, go to our page, scroll down. It's literally not, it's maybe 15 videos down, maybe. I'd be surprised if it's much more than that, if at all. Yeah, there we go. Come back here. We're trying to walk away. All right, get rid of this. There, we need some legs, and then we are good to go. Yeah, this one is definitely taller. I think at this point it's taller, and we don't even have the legs yet, which rightfully so. I think proportionally that would be accurate to a fictional character. Look at this. Yep, about the same height now, and then we're gonna put legs on it, and I'm gonna draw the teeth. I will not forget about the teeth. Because if I don't have that, then it's honestly not even Siren Head. It just kind of looks like a monster. Honestly, if anything, it's a creepy monster. How about that? We'll do if we don't get W's in chat, then that's what we'll say. We got plan B. Hayo from Thailand. That's far away. That's a plane ride away. A very, very long plane ride away. I guess technically. Oh yeah, I want to try the firework again too. Is that perfect? Whoa, that's perfect. I inflated that. Perfect. Can you see it? Siren Head. Maybe it blends in with the background a little bit, but I think it looks like it. Just from what I'm looking at on Google, I might not be seeing the best reference picture, so if you don't see it, maybe that's why. The like goal is 125K, and we are pretty close. There's a good amount of people that actually do that. Okay. Yeah, great. Yeah. I'm gonna do one more just to secure that. And then we're chilling. Look at that, we did it. 3, well, how many balloons did we make today? 1, 2, 3, well, 4 technically. 2 mediums and 2 pretty fancy balloons. I'd say that's a productive day. And then I'll do the fireworks again here in a second, just to see if I can actually do it correctly. W's in the chat from Scraggy, thank you. And utilizing those emotes very appropriately. That's the best part about being a part of either the Pop Squad or a member on YouTube. It's way easier to see in chat. Every time Scraggy or one of the Pop Squad comments, my eyes drift towards it because it just tells me like, hey, this person stands out in the chat. Plus the emotes, plus the sub-onlys and stuff like that. We'll have to do Gary again another time. But we will potentially make that soon. I don't know how I'm gonna draw these teeth exactly, but Okay, and then the only problem is for this to be completely accurate, I would have to draw on the whole rest of the round balloon. So we'll just do this, so you get the effect. Boom. Well, it won't be too bad actually. Feeling so free. Actually, that makes it look really creepy. Kind of looks like a Pokeball. I know, resting balloon. Honestly, I haven't seen very many resting balloon faces today. I don't know if you guys are just being nice or sandbagging them till now. Because I'm sure once I say it, it'll happen. All right, we'll do this. We'll just do one of those, but imagine both of them looking like this. There's the teeth. Look at that. That's creepy. That makes it look just. Let me show you another reference photo. Just because it's not widely known, this is the reference picture I chose. Maybe chose the wrong one. Let me do this. There we go. In all the glory. Boom. So there's that. 2. I'm gonna finish the other one off camera. I'll do the same here with this, so it's completely accurate. But I think that's good. Looks creepier now. I think it looks way creepier now. So we made the puking ghost and the spider in the cauldron. Siren Head. Great. I think this turned out fantastic. Oh, this is the way it's supposed to go, because that's like the ribs, and then he has like no waist, because I'm sure he looks like he's starved. But then again, I think he eats people, so I'm glad he's starved, if that's the case. And then, might be the best balloon of the day. Simple, yet effective. It is Slenderman. What do you guys think? I'd say a bona fide spooky live, and I just wanted to kind of get the vibes going for later this month, theme night. Oh, we got a super chat too. Hold on. See you around. Hope to catch your live again. Terry, I hope you do. We'll be live hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. So be on the lookout, if not very, very, very soon. But yeah, I wanted to set the creepy vibes. We're doing cryptid monsters. Look it up if you don't know what it is. That's gonna be the theme for theme night. You do not want to miss it. We'll make an event so you guys can sign up and know exactly when the date is, closer towards the end of the month, just so we can make sure that we have the right day and it makes the most sense for everybody. But until then, we'll be live lots and lots and lots of more times to make Gary and Hello Kitty and all these other fun, amazing things that you guys want to see. But that's going to be it for today. I think I had fun. Hopefully you guys had fun. Type 1 in chat if you did have fun. But that's it. That's it. That's all I got for today. I gotta at least have one person that had fun. There it is. And there it is. Have a good night. Thank you, Jess. You too. All right, see you guys. Oh, firework. Okay, I will do that. I will do that, because I wanted to do that. This will be the grand finale. So what I think I did wrong, I'm only doing this because it only takes a second. Say goodbyes early. That's okay, though. I think I twisted them too much. I think you only want to do it once. Hope to catch you tomorrow. Yes, Scraggy. Is that how you say that? Yeah, Scraggy. I'm saying it right. Just every time I say it, I'm like, it sounds right. Maybe that was your intention with the username. All right, so I think just one time, one and done, one and done. So that should be it. I'm gonna stand back. We'll see. I'm about to move Schlindy. All right, so firework, as in there's one, Then we got 2. And then the grand finale. We'll just do that. Grand finale. Pretty good, right? So that's technically a balloon firework. What do we think? Was that pretty cool? Or am I just... No? Okay. Amazing. It's the best they can get. That's the safest. Actually, we can consider that definitely the safest firework. And the only firework I would recommend doing inside. So there you go. If you have any ideas, if you have balloons, there you go. You can show that to people, friends and family. Good luck, because I messed up the first time. America. Yes, Tay. All right, see you guys. See you next time. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. We'll be back soon.